How can I attract affluent clients to my law firm? That is the question that we are going to be answering in this video, in this live video, right? Now, if you guys have other questions about growing your law firm, marketing your law firm, anything like that, go ahead and leave a comment below. Leave your question as a comment below, and I will be happy to answer it. Now, the question that was asked on one of my last live videos is how can I attract affluent clients to my law firm, right? Um, well, there's actually a really simple way to do this. And the way that I always do this is I look at it the same way that I attract affluent lawyers to my business, right? There's different types of people. Oh, are we having an issue here? Let's see. Hopefully this is working. I'm not sure if we're do me a favor, leave me a comment below and let me know if this is working or not, because I think we're having some streaming issues right now. But one of the issues is how do I attract people that have high case values? How do I attract um, you know, clients that frankly just have more money to spend, right? Well, the way that you do it, let me check the comments here real quick. All right. So Jeff Cooper says I'm on. All right. Fantastic. All right. So the way that you do it is you have to first of all think about who is it that you're actually trying to target. Because I always say people hire you, cases don't hire you, right? People hire you, right? So, if you're trying to get car accident cases, if you're trying to get DUIs, if you're trying to get whatever type of case you're trying to get, right? You have to remember that people hire you, cases don't hire you. So, people hire you for a reason. They hire you because they have a problem, right? So, what you need to think about is if you want to attract rich clients, if you want to attract the highest value cases to your law firm, then you need to think about what problems do rich or affluent people have that are unique to rich and affluent people. So, for example, let's say you're a family law attorney, right? If you're trying to attract high net worth divorces, what elements go into a high net worth divorce and what problems do high net worth individuals have that lower net worth individuals don't have? So it could be how to handle a business that you own during a divorce, right? It could be how to handle properties in multiple states. It could be how to handle international properties, how to handle stocks and bonds and all those things. Like these are problems that people that have a lot more money deal with that your standard run of the mill, household income of $50,000 doesn't have, right? So that's what you have to figure out. You have to figure out what are the unique problems that more affluent clients have. So, for example, let's say you're a personal injury attorney and you're trying to attract, let's say, I don't know, doctors who have been injured, right? Or people that have a higher net worth. If a doctor is injured, for example, or if a lawyer is injured, for example, or some sort of professional, like what kind of problems are they going to have in their life that you can help them solve through content and through things like that that other people aren't going to have, right? And now conversely, what are the problems that lower income people are going to have that higher income people don't have and don't talk about those things? So for example, I made a very big mistake. For a long time, I was creating a lot of content that was like how to grow your law firm without spending any money on ads, how to do this without spending any ads, how to do your SEO yourself, how to do all those types of things. Right now, I sell social media services. We have an agency, we do websites, we do social media, we do search engine optimization, we do pay-per-click ads, we do all that type of stuff. Right now, by creating all this content that talked about how to market your law firm without spending any money, who do you think I attracted? Let me know in the comments. Who do you think I attracted? I'll tell you who I attracted. I attracted lawyers that didn't have any money to spend, right? Why? Because I talked about things that resonated with lawyers that were maybe just starting out, or maybe just they had mindset issues for whatever reason. They didn't want to spend money, whatever it was. I was attracting the wrong types of people, right? So what I started doing, and what you really need to start doing, is you need to start thinking about who is it that you want to target. So if it's a high net individual, what are the individual problems that these people have that you can help them solve that are problems that lower income people do not have, right? And what you can do is you can create. Look, I'm a huge fan of creating content. I'm a huge fan of creating live videos and things like this that get shared, because it allows you to help people. It allows you to prove that you can help people by actually helping them solve small problems. It's the oldest trick in the book, right? And the cool thing is that this is just how life works. If you help people solve enough small problems, then eventually they're going to hire you to solve the big problem, right? And it happens all the time. Now, there's a couple of things that affluent people care about the most. Now, once you're actually talking to an affluent person and you're putting your offer together, what you have to do is you have to keep these three things in mind, right? The first thing that affluent people care about more than anything is their time, right? How quickly can you get them this result that they want, right? That's the number one thing that most affluent people care about is my time. My time is worth more than money. My time is worth more than money. I will trade you money for my time every single day of the week because I will never get my time back. Money replenishes. I can always go make more money. I can do whatever. I can make more money, right? But I can never get my time back, right? So that's why affluent people will pay to have things done faster. So when you're sitting across the table at a consultation with somebody who's got a high net divorce or a high case value or whatever it is, if they're affluent, you need to tailor your offer to how can I get them the result faster. Now, I understand that there's going to be certain limitations. The court systems are going to move as slow as they are. The other opposing counsel is going to move as fast or as slow as they want to, right? There's things that you're not able to control, right? But here's the good news. Every single one of your competitors, they can't control those things either. So it's moot, right? So what can you control? What speed can you control? And if you can deliver things faster on that regard, then not only will you be able to attract these higher affluent, these higher value cases and these more affluent people, but you'll also be able to charge them more money and you'll be more likely to get them to actually hire you because you're speaking their language, you're getting things done as quickly as possible, right? The other thing they care about is how easy is this going to be? How much effort and sacrifice do I need to make on my part to achieve this goal as quickly as possible, right? So what you need to think about is you need to think about, first of all, what is the how can I make this go as quickly as physically possible, and then how can I make it as easy for them with as little effort as possible? And if you solve those two things, then you're going to be doing pretty well and you're going to get a lot of people to sign up and you're going to attract more of those types of buyers. The third thing is status. Everybody cares about status, right? Every single thing that every single human being does is dependent on status. Why do people drive Ferraris? Because they want to look great. They want to look cool. They want people to see they have money. What about people who can afford Ferraris, but they decide not to buy a Ferrari? Like Warren Buffett, I think, still like drives the car that he had in like the 70s and still lives in his house. Well, that's status also. That's basically the status saying, look, I'm the type of person that I make good decisions and I don't buy that. So that makes me feel good. That inflates my status because I'm not wasting money on. I'm not the type of person that wastes that money, right? So status is a huge thing also, right? So how can you make their status? How can you elevate their status, right? Now, I don't have a lot of time to go into all this because I actually have to hop on my coaching call here in a minute. But somebody asked this question. I think it's a really good question. Like, how do you attract the richest clients? How do you attract clients with lots of money? Well, the answer is you just have to think about what do the most affluent people, what are the people who have the highest case values? What is it that they want? What are the problems that they have that are unique to them? And how can you solve those problems and get in front of their face? And when you do, then what's going to happen is the people who are affluent, the people who are rich, the people who have these problems, they're going to start looking at you as the authority because you help them solve their problems. You can prove you can help people by actually helping them. It's the oldest trick in the book, and it works really, really, really well. I'm walking proof of it. So if you guys have any other questions, please let me know. Hopefully this video was helpful. I hope you guys attract the highest case values possible, and I hope that you guys attract rich clients who are able to pay you and are as little of a pain in the neck as possible, as I know how some clients can be lots of fun to deal with. If you guys have any other questions that you want me to answer on one of these live videos, please leave it in the comments below, and I will talk to you next time. See you guys later.